Zhu Yan's grandmother suffered a stroke, her condition critical, and she had to be hospitalized. At her grandmother's bedside, just one sentence was enough to make Zhu Yan break down in tears and decide on divorce. Grandmother could be said to be the most clear-headed and wise character in the entire drama. When Zhu Yan got married, deep down, grandmother surely wanted to attend, but she also noticed Zhu Yan's awkwardness. When Zhu Yan brought Shen Haoming to visit her, there was a scene at home. Every single award certificate on the wall had disappeared. At that time, grandmother had already quietly put them all away, thinking for Yan Yan's sake, because the name on those certificates was Qiao Yan, not Zhu Yan. From this, it was clear she had long guessed the truth. She even sincerely begged Shen Haoming, just so Yan Yan wouldn't have to suffer, asking him that no matter what mistake Yan Yan might have made, he should give her another chance. Everywhere were hidden meanings, delicate details. Grandmother, the one who raised Zhu Yan, understood her the best. After Zhu Yan became a news anchor, grandmother would turn on the TV right on time every day just to watch her broadcasts. When Zhu Yan and Shen Haoming's conflict reached the point where their masks were torn off, she was heartbroken and pained, but had no one to confide in. The next day, she still went to work as usual, with no one noticing anything strange. But grandmother, just by watching the news on television, immediately recognized the sorrow in Zhu Yan's eyes. She called her right away, asking if Yan Yan was unhappy. Zhu Yan swallowed her grievances and said she was fine. Grandmother advised her that if she was too tired, she should come home and rest for a while. Those words made Zhu Yan miss her family even more. After removing her makeup backstage, Zhu Yan sat in a daze for a long time. She still prepared osmanthus jam water as usual, but that day the glass jar slipped and shattered on the floor. Seeing the osmanthus jam scattered across the ground, unease rose in her heart. Without hesitation, Zhu Yan booked a bus ticket to return home to see grandmother. But when she arrived, the house was empty. Asking the neighbors, she learned that grandmother had collapsed and been taken to the hospital 2 days earlier. It turned out her health had already been poor for some time, but she had hidden it, not wanting to worry her children and grandchildren. Hearing this, Zhu Yan's heart twisted in pain. When she rushed to the hospital and saw her grandmother's pale, bloodless face, Zhu Yan's tears fell like rain. She recalled how, in order to marry into the Shen family, she had fabricated a false identity and didn't even dare invite her grandmother to the wedding. But grandmother never blamed her. She only said she understood that her granddaughter had her own difficulties. Thinking of this, Zhu Yan felt even more regretful. Zhu Yan called to her at the bedside, but the first thing grandmother said upon waking was, "Grandma won't go anywhere. Grandma still can't let go of Yan Yan." At that moment, Zhu Yan made up her mind she had to divorce Shen Haoming. If not for the lies, grandmother could have watched Zhu Yan walk down the aisle in her wedding dress. If not for the lies, she could have lived peacefully by her side, instead of falling ill from loneliness and sorrow. For the sake of chasing love, Zhu Yan had neglected the person dearest to her. In that instant, she resolved to end the marriage. Back at the Shen household, Zhu Yan contacted the station director, resigned from her position, and withdrew from the competition for the official post. Afterward, she packed her belongings, but did not take a single luxury dress or piece of jewelry from the dressing room. When Shen Haoming saw the divorce papers Zhu Yan handed him, he was shocked that she could abandon all the resources and connections his family provided. She wanted to break free from the shackles of a false marriage, to live as her true self, and to devote her time to her family and her career. But what Zhu Yan cared about most at that moment was her grandmother lying in a hospital bed. Once, she used lies to step into the Shen family. Now, as she left, she chose honesty to close this chapter of love.